Hello and welcome to StrangePlay, I'm Rik.
I'm Simon.
And this is our weekly news recap. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different this week because every day has been an EA shit show.
It has. I've literally no idea how they've managed to fuck this up. They got handed a golden goose when they got the Star Wars license. And they've managed to fuck it up twice. Not once, but twice. It's like, how the fuck do you even manage that?
It's been a weird week for EA in Star Wars Battlefront 2. And it all started on Sunday, didn't it? With a tweet from the EA community manager.
Yeah, I remember when this happened, we were chatting on Skype, and it were like, yeah, that'll go nowhere. People will be angry about it. And I was like, nah, this is going to fucking kick off. People are really fucking pissed with him. Matt Everett called people armchair developers from his Twitter account. It was soon deleted because he knew what the fuck he'd done. Very unprofessional from what I think. His actions were very unprofessional. You'd expect more from someone in that position. But yeah, that's the thing that got the snowball rolling.
Now, he claims that it wasn't in response to the Battlefront 2 debacle, I suppose you could call it. It was to something else and it just wasn't explained very well.
Yeah, it's very ambiguous. It reads, and I quote, "The armchair developers on this internet," and that's all it says. It's very easy to see why people got carried away with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong. There are a lot of armchair developers on the internet.
Totally. We're fucking two of them. But when you have a game like Star Wars Battlefront that's already getting criticised heavily, and you do something like that, you are playing with fucking fire. Well, you're not just playing with fire, you're playing with matches and napalm. Like, you've got to know what you're fucking saying.
Oh, yeah.
Everything has to be vetted. And him doing that is just, like, stupidity on the fucking highest level. The highest level.
Right, so that was Sunday, and you'd think, okay, there's been a bit of a shit show. Maybe we should tone it down a little bit. But no, they kept going, and more shit happened on Monday.
I visit Reddit daily, so this was flagged, like, front page. I don't even subscribe to this subreddit, and it were on my front page. It's like, yeah, you've got to read this. It was the Star Wars Battlefront 2 subreddit, and it was a thread called, "Seriously, I paid $80 to have Vader locked." And it was just a bit of a rant. Someone were angry that they paid all this money and Vader were locked.
Okay, so Vader's locked in the game, and you need to unlock him with credits. But the amount of credits that they were asking for was absolutely ridiculous, so I can see why this guy was annoyed. But it's EA's response that is what really got people going, isn't it? And this is what has become, as of time of recording, it's been up for 5 days, and it's currently on 675,000 downvotes.
Yeah, it's the most downvoted comment ever in Reddit's history.
It's funny as fuck as well. So the comment from the EA community team reads as follows: "The intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. As for cost, we selected initial values based upon data from the open beta and other adjustments made to milestone rewards before launch. Among other things, we're looking at average per player credit earn rates on a daily basis, and we'll be making constant adjustments to ensure that players have challenges that are compelling, rewarding, and of course attainable via gameplay. We appreciate the candid feedback and the passion for the community has put forth around the current topics here on Reddit, our forums, and across numerous social media outlets. Our team will continue to make changes and monitor community feedback and update everyone as soon and as often as we can." And they made a fucking change, didn't they?
You could say that. Not that it mattered, but they did make a change.
So the time that someone worked out to get Vader was 40 hours. I think they were originally 60,000 credits to get, right?
That's right.
That's a lot of fucking credits, especially when you're only getting... Now, I can't tell you how many you get for the multiplayer stuff, because I haven't been online with it yet. But for doing arcade stuff, you only get like 100 credits per little arcade game, which is bollocks. So even at 100, that's going to take forever. I think it's more for online, but it's not much more.
Right.
So like 60,000 is a fucking lot. And originally you got 20,000 credits for finishing the campaign, which would take a big chunk away from that.
You didn't get any credits towards any other classes for that?
No, your credits are used to unlock heroes or to buy crates. So your choice is... So if I pull your credits to buy a hero and don't upgrade any of your characters, or use your credits on loot boxes, upgrade your characters and take forever to get a hero, or buy loot boxes with real money. So as you can imagine, there was a lot of outrage about the amount of credits that you need to get Vader and Luke, especially considering that the review copies that were sent out, those characters only cost 10,000.
Mismarketing. Well, misleading reviewers, in other words.
Like, that's a substantial increase. So, listening to the outrage a little bit, they reduced the credit cost for Vader and Luke down by 75%.
Which is fantastic. That's really, really good. But
at the end of the campaign, when you get your 20,000 credits, that's now been reduced 75% to 5,000 credits.
Yeah, everything that you earn has been reduced by 75%. So they've not only have they moved the goalposts and gone, there you go, everything should be easy to unlock now, they've also fucking changed the size of the ball that you've got to fucking hit into the goal.
And do you know what really fucked me off as well?
Go on.
So I finished the campaign earlier today, and not only did I have to go back and replay the first 3 missions because the trophies didn't pop for them. So I finished the campaign, and I'm going through all the loot boxes that I've just won from doing the missions. Like, I haven't opened any while I've been playing. I've just been waiting to do them all at the end. So my collective total of credits was something like 9,200.
Right.
From getting like milestone rewards and then the 5,000 credits. I opened a fucking loot box that I got as a prize for doing a campaign mission, and it took away 4,000 credits.
What?
Yeah. I had 9,200, and then I opened a fucking crate, and then it says that I only have 5,000.
So it deleted your progress?
Yeah, basically. I opened a fucking crate, and it got rid of 4,000 credits.
Holy shit, that's super bad.
Yeah, and considering how long it takes to get 4,000 credits, I was not happy.
Wow, yeah, that is insane. I didn't know that were a thing. That's
me neither.
Completely new to me.
I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know if I'm just one of the unlucky ones. I don't know if there was something in the crate that was like, oh, if you open it, it'll cost you this much. Are you sure? But that shouldn't be the case, because it was a fucking reward. And it just took away 4,000 fucking credits. I am pissed.
Anyway, pushing forward into the fucking shit show that is this week's news. Unfortunately, some PR person had beaten them to the punch over, do you know what they were going to do? And they detailed all the DLC and stuff. You're going to have to pay for it with credits earned through boxes. And it's like, what the fuck?
So how did this come out?
Unfortunately, some person that worked for EA started leaking. And they were saying, basically, this is what's going to happen. And when the DLC comes out, all the characters, even the vehicles, the ships and stuff, you're going to have to pay for them with credits. So it's not enough that they're making you pay for Darth Vader and the fucking loot boxes and stuff each time you level up. You have to fucking pay to unlock the DLC that's coming that should be free. It's fucking nonsense.
That's absolute bollocks.
So in like a month's time or 2 months' time or 3 months' time or whenever they sort this shit show out and they start adding people in, you're going to have to pay for them. And you're going to have to play to amass the credits before you can fucking unlock them, which is just fucking mind-blowing. So, yeah, that's apparently a thing. Yeah, that came from a reputable source. He'd leaked stuff before that had come to pass.
Okay.
So, what happened a month before all of this kicked off, there was a user by the name of...
Let's just say Nash. I think the Z is silent.
It says, here's what will happen. EA already knows it will go down like this. They knew from the get-go people wouldn't like these kind of RNG progression crates, so they released the worst version of them during the open beta. Why? It's a tactic. Right now, everyone is upset. What will happen next is that EA DICE will come out with a "we heard you" statement, and they will fix the loot crates by making them slightly less RNG and pay to win before launch. This will then end in tons of people going, alright, they actually listened, time to pre-order again. People will feel like they got compromised. It's a small victory in their minds, and it makes them forget about the initial goal of the company to begin with. It wouldn't be the first time a company did something like this. Starting off with something in a worse state and then slightly improving it leaves everyone with a better taste in their mouths, and they are more willing to then ignore the fact that those RNG crates, in this case, are in the game to begin with. People underestimate the intelligence of the people that work there. They know how to manipulate the general sentiment around their games and additions like these. They are not liked by most, but it will make them lots of money. Just watch and see. We'll soon hear from them. So this guy's basically called it down to a T.
Yeah, like exactly what happened.
Exactly to a T. He's smart. Like, he knows what he's talking about, this guy. This Nash guy. He knows that people are going to be... Like, do you know when they did the 75% reduction?
Yeah.
Like, EA thought people were going to be sated by that. And then it wasn't so. And they had to fall back again to another position and go, okay, we're going to do an Ask Me Anything. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And it's not going to work, like, because people are so fucking incensed that they're having to fall back into positions where it's like, we've got nowhere to run. Like, we've basically painted ourselves into a corner.
Yeah, and this became incredibly apparent, again, on Reddit. Reddit seems to be the fucking downfall for EA at the moment, because shortly after all this, they announced an AMA for Wednesday, where, who was it? Was it the devs were going to come and answer questions, or the community people were going to come and answer questions?
It was the devs, John Waskowitz, I probably mangled his name really, really badly, Dennis Branval, and Paul Keslin, which all worked on the game.
And how did that go?
It went exactly how you'd fucking imagine it. It was full of PR speak, people asking questions. Joe, when you see people talking politically on, like, Question Time or whatever, and they ask them a question and they just fucking answer whatever they want to answer.
Just lots of deflecting, lots
just
of non-answers.
Deflecting. Yeah, and we're glad you're showing attention to our game, and we hear you, and a lot of that stuff, and it's just like, this is absolute fucking bollocks. There was one question that drew particular ire. You spoke about the arcade mode and the caps on earning credits. This will make you fucking laugh. This is sourced from Eurogamer. Kesslin, meanwhile, addressed that the amount of credits players can earn offline by saying, we will be looking at data continually and making adjustments to make sure things are as balanced as possible. Branval assured fans concerned with the pay-to-win potential of Star Cars that DICE is looking at results from millions of matches and will be continually rebalancing them. Items, unlocks and matchmaking to create a fair, fun experience for all our players. Right? So, they don't want you to play the arcade mode. There's a cap on that, because that makes an unbalanced fucking experience. But you can fucking slap some money down, and that's fine. You can progress as much as you want with money, but you can't play your fucking arcade games.
How does playing the arcade mode make it an unbalanced experience?
You're earning credits too fast. That's what the timer's there for.
Yeah, the thing that fucks me off about that is, as someone who's actually played the arcade mode, no, you're fucking not. Like, you get 100 credits per... I don't know if it's per match or just per star or what. It is not a lot at all. And if you were going to farm credits from doing the arcade mode, you're fucking mental. Like, it's easier to do it elsewhere. That's fucking horseshit. And then, like you just said...
See, all of this, we've gone through all this from the top to where we are now. And from EA's side, it's just been a fucking veil of lies. From the top to the fucking bottom. Constant fucking lies.
Yeah, but it does look like the floor's about to fall out, because on Thursday stuff started getting fucking juicy, didn't it? With the Belgian and Dutch governments looking at Battlefront 2 and Overwatch over concerns raised that loot boxes are gambling.
So we actually covered this in a news podcast a couple of weeks ago, I think it was.
Yes.
People went to the government to petition the loot boxes in games, saying they're gambling. So this has been brewing for a long time, but the Belgians and the Dutch are looking into this now. And the shit has very, very nearly hit the fan as far as EA and Disney are concerned.
Yeah, Friday got shit really juicy. So that insider who's leaked stuff before, he reports to Reddit that Disney contacted EA and are threatening to pull any exclusivity that they have away from them because of how EA have been handling the Star Wars IP. That's crazy. So in response to this, EA have actually taken microtransactions out of the game for now.
For now, temporarily.
And I can confirm that they have, because I went onto the store earlier, and even though it's still there to buy crystals,
it just says not available.
Yeah, when you click on it, it says, oh, this feature isn't available yet. Yay!
So, I think if this leak is true, Disney's basically gone in and said, look, you either do it this way, or you do it that way. You stop fucking dragging us through mud. So the option one is the microtransactions will be cosmetic only. This is the less popular opinion, and really the only way this option can be implemented is if the community outcry is both loud enough and sustained, if they can get away with it. The other way is microtransactions will be used to purchase specific star cards and cosmetic packages and bundles. This is so that technically the gambling aspect is removed from multiplayer. So Disney are really, really fucking keen on gambling. They really, really do not want gambling associated with their game.
Good.
So, the House of Mouse might have actually fucking stepped in and fucked EA's little money making.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like originally Disney did sign off on it, but then I think because of the outcry and everything, they've had to go, no, do you know what? We're not going to support you on this. Because they are well protective of their IP. But the thing is, and this is bad, because I think this actually could fuck Respawn up, because if Disney take away exclusivity from EA, what's going to happen to that game that Respawn are doing for them?
I've no idea.
I mean, what's to stop Disney going, no, do you know what? We don't like how you're handling this. That game's a service game that you closed down your other fucking studio for. We're cancelling that. You've essentially killed a studio for no reason. And then this game that Respawn are doing, we're cancelling that as well because we don't trust you. Yeah, what are Respawn going to do? They're fucked.
Yeah, they're fucked. They're fucked. They're going to fucking lose loads of money. Yeah. Well, I said they're going to lose loads of money over this. Battlefront 1, how many years ago were it? Like 2015?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, that sold 14 million copies to date. That's a lot of fucking money for half a game. And this is got to be fucking close. Like, they're going to fucking sell that many copies eventually, because it's Star Wars. It's going to sell itself. There's a pre-made audience there.
And this is the thing that's really annoying though, because objectively it's a fucking awesome game. Like, mechanically it's great, like the shooting's lovely, the flying is awesome, you know, the combat's really nice. There's a really nice game there. It's just covered in shit.
Yeah, it's the foundations of it are just fucking shady as fuck.
Yeah, and that's what's bothering me. Like, I haven't been online with it yet. I've been playing it since Wednesday. I got the collector's thing, so I got it with the PlayStation Pro, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna play the single player because I don't want to go online while it's this fucking broken, unbalanced bullshit.
See, here's the thing. Have you seen the videos of people playing with maxed out characters?
No.
It's fucking insane. There's one that I've seen where they're playing as Darth Vader. How much hit points does your character have in single player?
100, I think.
100?
Yeah.
Darth Vader has 1,050
what?
in multiplayer. He has 1,050 and a blaster shot does 30 damage, right?
Jesus.
So if you are one-on-one with Darth Vader, you have to hit him 35 times and he can kill you in like 1 or 2 hits.
That's crazy. Like, hero characters as standard have about 250 hit points.
Not only that, when he's out of battle, so when he's not taking damage, he heals rapidly. So he's basically like, unless he's being focused down by like 4 or 5 people,
yeah,
you can't kill him.
Yeah, it's just massively unbalanced. That's something else that's pissing me off about the game as well. I haven't experienced it myself, so I haven't been online yet, but I've seen videos and stuff. But when you die, you see the star cards that the person that killed you have got equipped.
It's a sly fucking way to push you towards the shop, isn't it?
It's like that fucking thing what Activision were trying to do.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's literally going, oh, look at these. You can get these from loot boxes. Oh, you've not got enough credits? Buy some crystals. And now they're like, oh, sorry, you can't buy crystals. We've taken the shop away.
And this is the other thing as well. Like, the people that have already fucking powered up are just going to dominate. They're going to be right out in front. This is a similar situation to what happened when the Division incursions happened. You had a load of people abusing the incursions. You were meant to get locked out of them, like, after 1 week. You got people that got super powered up, and then you had people that had fucking lives and jobs and kids and, you know, fucking shit to do. And they were coming together with these people that were super powered up and just getting fucking bent over. And it was just like, you know what, Division, I'm fucking done. Because people just weren't fucking open to the idea of people having that much power over the other players. So, if you had the power, how would you fix this game?
I just have it on like an experience-based leveling system. You know, take something like Overwatch and fucking every other game where your character levels up and have the unlocks behind level progression. And then if you're going to have, because the thing that they're going to do is they're determined to have microtransactions in it. Do the fucking Overwatch model, right? Just make it cosmetic so people who want to spend shit can just make the characters look pretty. You know, that shit, I don't care about that. Or scrap it all completely and just fucking charge for the DLC.
See, what I'd suggest is just fucking knock the loot boxes on the head completely.
Yeah, they're shit.
Just say, look, we fucked up. Okay, we'll support this game for 2 years, because they're going to make fucking money on it regardless.
Yeah.
I'd have the classes work as they're doing Battlefield. If you play the class, you unlock the weapons and the, you know, all the other shit that goes with them, the attachments.
You know, fuck it. Use the Battlefield Bad Company 2 way of doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And for the hero classes, just have them as a flat thing. No levelling up, no fucking star cards, no fuck all, because otherwise you're just going to fucking break the game. Just keep them nice and even, and just keep it so it's fucking fair.
Yeah, I agree with you. Don't have the heroes level up. They should just be a base level. They should just be like, this is the hero, this is their powers, go.
They should be, like, powerful. I agree, they should be powerful. But fucking, as they are, from what I've seen, is just lunacy.
Did you play the original Battlefront 2?
Yes, I did.
That's how they should do the heroes.
Yeah.
Just copy that fucking model, because they were powerful, and they were good. And they
fucking
were fun.
Pandemic understood this like fucking 10 years ago. Well, no, it's more than 10 years, 15 years ago.
Yeah, easily.
And this is the thing, like, they've put these fucking microtransactions in. It's a soft target. I've mentioned this before. It's a soft target. EA has basically fucking pushed all these fucking microtransactions into these games and bollocks them. And hopefully this is the start of us going, you know what, EA, you can get fucked.
Yeah.
Fucking have your microtransactions back, because we're done.
And that's it for this week.
Yeah, that's us fucking done being angry. Hopefully we're in a better mood next fucking week.
Hopefully there's no fucking Battlefront 2 news for at least 2 weeks.
I'm getting fucking sinus pressure just thinking about this bullshit.
Right.
Okay, goodbye.
What a shit show.